We've talked about it. I mean, this is another big game, and how much is it though focusing on what you guys are doing more than what Columbus is doing? Which
Well,
is really good
it's a good test for us. I know that they're playing extremely well. You know, they got a lot of guys back, and you know they're still missing some key guys, but they're playing a real strong team game, and they work, and they won. Out in that Western trip, they come back, won a big game against Anaheim. So they're playing the right way, and they're dangerous in a lot of ways. They've got a good power play. I think we want to make sure that we got to approach this like a playoff game, and we got to play the right way, and take care of our home ice here.
With, I guess, with Rundblad back into Roosevelt?
Yeah.
Is that based on Roosevelt's recent performance?
I don't have mind his play at all. I just think that we want to get runs in there, and I think his last game in New York he played very well, and let's more of that.
Is it an opportunity to rest Roosevelt too? Maybe give him some rest before the playoffs.
I look at it either way. It's an opportunity for runs to play, and get more guys playing and being ready, and add some depth is what we're looking for.
Joel, as well as you've played without Kane, two of your losses are to teams that are not in the playoff race, and they're not flukes. Is that a red flag to you?
No, because I'm watching a lot of these teams down there that look like they're not in the playoffs. Look at Dallas, give them credit. They're as good as any team in the league right now, and they're playing the right way. Philly's got one of the best records at home. And those games were, we had stretches where we could have put ourselves in the game. Early in the game, we didn't do it. But that's what you're seeing. You're seeing a lot of teams that either on the bubble or not in the playoffs that they're winning, they're beating anybody, and that's the league is today. And Columbus is a good illustration where they're at. I mean, they're playing for whether it's jobs, whether it's opportunity, but everybody has incentive to play every single game, and the league is so close that every night you got to be on your game, and you got to be ready.
So to treat this like a playoff game, is that tricky against a team like Columbus? I mean, is that
I don't think it's tricky. I think that there's always incentive. You want to be the best you can be every game, and we want to play well at home, and your opponent's got incentive at the same time. But I think we're always respectful for Columbus because they work hard and they come at you, and there's not a lot of time, and you got to work to get through it.
Teams have always brought their A games against you guys all season long. Is it now more a matter of teams are desperate and hungry and fighting to get in, fighting for position?
I find the whole league is so close that every game, everybody's ready for anybody. And, the 2 points are definitely on the table for the team that works the hardest, plays the smartest, and works together is usually the winner. And that's where it's at. Everybody has good stretches in the course of the season that puts you in a good spot, and Columbus is on one of those stretches right now. So they're a dangerous opponent, but we're very respectful for what they're capable of doing. But tonight, it's what we do that we generally focus on, and we got to make sure that we're playing right.
Joel, what's been the challenge of generating a consistent five-man attack?
Whether you're getting out of your zone crisp or clean is part of it. Getting our D active in the attack, making their D turn when you recognize that the opportunity to carry it in is not available. But I just think having offensive zone time probably is the best way to measure that. And everybody's available, puck support, puck presence, patience with the puck. But you got to come up in the tight areas and puck areas and willing to get some separation, and that's an area where we can have the puck a little bit more, and that determination can lead to more offensive zone time, which means more quality opportunities to score and probably help our production.
We talked about Kyle Bond yesterday, Michael Peliotta also signed, and just what about him, and what can both of these guys bring in the future, potentially?
Michael just got a chance to meet him there. He's a big kid. I watched him in a couple of the rookie camps there, and you like his size. He moves well. He's one of those defenders that gets involved in the attack, and looks like he's got a presence about him. So it's but not really seeing him in games. We'll see how he does in getting familiar with our team and how we do things here down the stretch, and we'll get a better idea going forward. But I think both guys got a chance to get integrated with our team here, and how that plays out as far as playing games we'll see.
How soon do you expect them to start that process?
They're both should be arriving today. We're going to be leaving there, and maybe they'll skate, and depending on Monday who skates, might be a few guys they can get on the ice with, but probably Wednesday will be the time where everybody's on the ice together.
Some of the guys are saying, regardless of the kind of the inconsistency, they still like you, kind of a best of 7 series. Do you feel, that way, or does this team still need to get better before the end of the season to have a better chance to playoffs?
I'd always feel better getting better. I think that there's room for improvement in our game. I still think the consistency of what we're generating offensively is the area that we can improve upon. I still think defensively that enhances the quality of our offense. So that's the part we want to reinforce, whether it's a speed to our game, whether it's a speed to pressuring the puck. I think that leads to us having it. So I think that's what we look for. I think that would complement our 4-line rotation. And when we do that, that's what makes us a good team. And that's what we're looking for.
Joel, when 30 and over players like Sharp and Hossa and Richards have career low shooting percentages, what does that mean to you as a coach? Do you ever consider that a sign of more than just a slump?
I would say that's probably a trend throughout the league this year. I think scoring's down, and I think whether it's checking or the way they box out or what shots are limited and how the quality or the quantity erodes as not just for guys at certain ages, but I think that I think you have more efficiency by being inside, and the quality of getting inside on a lot of teams is challenging. But certainly, I think guys, goal scorers throughout the league, you're not going to have a 100-point guy. You're not going to have maybe not even a 90-point guy. So I don't know if this year is a little bit off as far as scoring goes, and you can say young and old. I think everybody's probably is looking for a little bit more.
So frankly, you're not concerned that that's a sign of age, I guess?
No. I think we're well aware of where they're at and their experience, and I think that's how they can help us.
Now that you've been around Patrick Kane the last couple of days, is he still on the same timetable?
Well, I think it's the same timetable, but I think how well he's skating and how well he's doing, I think he feels really good about where he's at, and just a matter of when he can get that green light is probably going to be the hurdle. But we like his approach, and he's doing a lot of things out there that he wants to do or is able to do, and I think that's a good sign.
Are you hoping that it could be before the 12 week?
I've always hoped that.
Does it look like it could happen?
We'll see.
Does it look like it could happen?
We'll see.
But with regard to medical clearance, it's totally the doctor's decision, or the trainer's or doctor's decision.
Absolutely, yeah. There's that. That's the first hurdle is you've got to be comfortable with the doctors, and from there we'll make decisions after.
And you have no influence in that.
I think we're all in that collectively, but the doctors have the ultimate say on that.